What's going on, everybody? We back with another one, and in today's video, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, we went and did a little something to the old GMC. This was gonna be a video on the shocks. I did buy Bilstein shocks for this thing, but I actually bought the wrong ones. So the only shocks we got on it right now for Bilstein is gonna be the ones on the rear, because the ones I purchased, I didn't even look. These are for a 2500 or 1500 HD, so we wasn't able to put the ones on the front, but I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but we got the ones on the back. I guess that'll give me a chance to see how they ride and whatnot before we put them on the front. And as you can tell, we cleaned the rims up. They're not in the best shape. I mean, there's some discoloration on them, but they cleaned up pretty good. They look fairly good. But yeah, back to what this video is about today is the spacers, man. Look at this thing now. Oh, I don't know, I might be a little bit biased now that it's actually how I want it to look, but man, this thing looks great. Check that, man. That thing is sharp. It does rub a little bit. I put the 2-inch spacers in the rear and I put the 1.5 inches in the front, so it does rub a little bit on this side. I still think that this bumper is bent, or the brackets for the bumper are bent. I don't know, because on this side there's no poke on the front at all. I mean, but if you get on this side, there's a little bit more. I don't know, I could just be imagining things, I don't know. And we also, check this out, we got us a bullet antenna. I spray painted that black because it was like a chromish blue color. Come off the OBS. I put it on here because I was tired of that ugly thing on there and it not working. But yeah, check that thing out. It looks so good now. I get so many comments on the exhaust. I guess because it's like a older style exhaust setup. You know, I know they used to do this back in the day with the tubing coming out, no tips at all. I think it looks really good like that. I was gonna have him run 3-inch all the way back, but it was like an extra $125 to do that, so I just went with 2.5. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. I'm still kind of scared to shut this door, man, because it does lock. Let me roll this window down just in case. Every once in a while it'll lock randomly. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So that's why if you see a video or a clip of this thing with the door cracked, it's because I don't want to shut it all the way. But man, check that thing out. And that's on, like I said, 2 in the rear, 1.5 inches in the front, 285 70 17s. I think it's perfect. Now let me show you guys now, because the wheel is straight right now. I think the bumper's bent out. I think it needs to be bent back in. I was looking at the braces back here for the bumper. This one here, it's kind of rusted. So I'm gonna look online and see if you can order those. I'm sure you can. Why wouldn't you be able to, you know? But that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna look online and see if I can get the braces for the bumper, and maybe that'll resolve. But it's not a big issue. The truck still looks phenomenal. And also, the guy that got the cat eye, man, he hit a deer in it. He sent me some pictures, but he's already got it back fixed. That thing looks great still. And he actually got the hood painted. I don't know if he got the roof painted, but he's got some, I think they're 20 and 35s on mud graps on that thing now, and it looks just as good as this thing does. But yeah, man, I just want to show you guys how it turned out. Oh, and another thing we did, I had some of that gloss black wrap left, so I went ahead and wrapped the GMC emblem. And I do apologize if there's wind noise, because it is windy. You know, when it's not raining, it's either windy or it's just gloomy outside. So yeah, I do apologize about the wind noise in advance. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks great now. It still needs a good deep cleaning underneath it. I did take the pressure washer to it today, and I sprayed it down pretty good. But it still needs a cleaning. I want to pull the receiving hitch off here and get that all painted up, because it does have rust on that thing. Or I might just buy another one, I don't know, depending on how bad it looks on up. Oh man, he left his connector in here for the trailer. And another thing we got to do on the rear is we either got to paint this or wrap it or take it off one. I might just take that off, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. I think it looks great now. It's got a little bit of stance to it. It's got the decent exhaust on it. That leveling kit, man, it looks great on there. And like I said, it is a little bit bumpy. You know, it is what it is when you get these on the vehicle, when you turn them up. It's gonna make the suspension a little rough, but for the amount of driving I do, it's not a big deal. But if you do a lot of driving, I definitely wouldn't recommend doing that. If you do, I mean, you can make it not as bumpy. I think why it's so bumpy is because there's a bump stop right under this control arm in the front on both sides. It's like a bump stop to keep it from going farther than what it should. I think if you cut that out, you can get more travel in it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. Like I said, we're just waiting to get shocks. I don't know if I'm gonna order them or if I'm gonna wait for that guy to get back Friday on Marketplace. But you guys will know. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.